his call we spring to help him right along. The song we sing is freedom's joyous song. Ivanhoe, Ivanhoe, far and wide throughout the countryside they know. There's freedom on his banner, justice in his sword. He rides against the manor where tyranny is lord. Rich and poor, together we go. Forward with Ivanhoe, with Ivanhoe.
My lords, aldermen, good people, I bid you all welcome to witness a miracle, to see the sword celebrated in song and legend. Excalibur, the magic sword of the great King Arthur.
Where'd you find it? In a mare's nest?
There are some who doubt me. Then hear the word of a scholar, the good prior of Ashford. Good prior, have you seen this sword? And what do you say?
Only fragments of the legend exist in the chronicles.
Well?
But mark for mark, gem for gem, this is the same as Excalibur.
King Arthur's own sword. When King Arthur died 500 years ago, he commanded the last of his knights to throw the magic sword into the lake. There it has lain throughout the centuries until now. And now, in my lake, that sword has reappeared. It was floating in the water. Its brightness was dazzling. It came towards my hand as I knelt, so.
It may seem the same as Excalibur. Is it a match for my blade?
Judge for yourself, Sir Morton. Look! Look on a power far greater than you possess. Come, Sir Morton. Do you wish to taste its power?
My Lord Murray, it is the sword of Arthur. It is Excalibur.
Excalibur!
It is.
The sword of a great king. It will be a king's again.
On All Saints' Day, Prince John will visit Baron Moray, and this magic sword will be presented to him. He said this sword will be a king's again. Unless you kill this legend, it could put Prince John on the throne.
But a magic sword.
King Arthur's sword, Excalibur, no less.
But a magic sword is nonsense.
Of course it's nonsense, but I saw him cleave Sir Morton's sword clean to the hilt, and I left the whole castle cheering him. Think what that could mean when word of it spreads among the people.
Yes, they could believe it.
What can we do?
Well, in 10 days' time, Father, the whole Shire gathers at our friend Baron Moray's castle for the archery contest. Well, they're already angry about the new head tax Prince John has levied. 1 gold ring, or its equal in marks, to be paid by every free man in the kingdom. We must spread word among them that the sword is a forgery.
But will they believe it?
Look, Sir Ivanhoe, I know sword making. I was a smith. Magic or not, it hasn't been lying in any lake for 500 years.
Do you think you'll find out where it was made?
Well, I've heard it rumored that a smith called Bertram of Leeds has found a new process for tempering metal. He's the finest sword maker in the country, and if he has perfected his new secret, then he could make such a sword as this.
We must pay a visit to Bertram of Leeds. And then when Prince John comes to visit Baron Moray at his castle, we might be able to prove that the sword is counterfeit.
Anyone home?
Not like a smith to let his fire go cold.
Are you Bertram, the smith? I said...
He was my father. Now he's dead.
Now, you say your father was poisoned. How?
I don't know. Messenger came and summoned my father to some lord's castle.
Oh, which castle?
My father wouldn't say. He'd sworn to hold his tongue. Still, he didn't trust his word.
Why? Who are they?
I don't know. Yesterday, the foresters found my father on the road home, dying. They brought him here. He didn't know me. He just kept saying, poison, and the sword. Then he died.
Well, could anyone else know of the sword?
I know of one man my father met over this work.
Who is he?
Herbert, the goldsmith. He set the jewels for many of my father's swords. Our apprentice has gone to tell him.
Herbert, the goldsmith.
I can scarcely believe it. Bertram dead, poisoned. From the beginning, I didn't like this business. Messengers coming at night with orders to buy jewels. 7 emeralds, rubies, diamonds. 13 pearls perfectly matched. All this secrecy. And now Bertram murdered.
What does it all mean?
I shall rest only when I've found out. Baffle my sword. I'm a peaceful man, but so was Bertram. And peaceful men must look after their own. All for a sword.
What will you do?
First fetch Lawrence and tell the town of his father's murder. Then find out who did it. Come, lad. My dear.
There'll certainly be a job at Rotherwood for him, won't there, sir?
Of course.
Thank you. There was no secret we didn't share, except this last one.
Did your father teach you sword making?
Some. He taught me his new way of tempering steel.
What?
The sword. The sword.
Sword. Well, after the archery tomorrow, we have a week until All Saints' Day, when Prince John comes.
Yes, my lord.
We must honor him with pageantry. I want a splendid setting for our gift.
My lord,
Well?
the bowman is here.
Now, fetch him in! Leave us. Well?
They're both dead, sir. Herbert and Bertram. But
what?
the knight called Sir Ivanhoe was there, sir, at the blacksmith's house.
Sir Ivanhoe. Both direct witnesses are dead, so they cannot disprove Excalibur.
Thank you, sir.
Squire.
My lord.
See that Sir Ivanhoe is invited to the archery tomorrow.
Very good, my lord. My lord,
Well?
there is a way for Sir Ivanhoe to disprove your sword. He is a great fighter.
You think he will challenge me?
If he did, my lord, and won...
He will not challenge me. He will not be able to.
Ivanhoe, welcome back. Did you find out anything?
Much. On All Saints' Day, I shall prove it before Prince John.
I hope you're right.
Oh, what about the people? Do they believe you that it's a forgery?
They're divided. Some do, others...
My lords, ladies, and gentlemen, the winner, Alan of Ringwood.
Good people, I have a surprise for you. A great wrestler, a champion from distant Greece, the celebrated Narcos. Undefeated as yet in all England, Narcos will fight any challenger. Sir Ivanhoe. Good people, we have amongst us one of England's most valorous fighters, the brave Sir Ivanhoe. Welcome to our games, Sir Ivanhoe. Will you not challenge the Greek?
Don't be a fool. He'll break you in half.
Afraid of a little rough and tumble?
Come here, English pig.
In the name of our prince, who will visit us on All Saints' Day.
How will a physician help now? There's nobody to defy Murray and this sword. And in a week, Prince John will be here to receive it.
And be acclaimed by the whole countryside.
Next, we'll see him on the throne itself.
Well, physician?
The arm is broken, Sir Cedric. He cannot wield a sword.
Who says I can't use a sword? In 7 days, it's All Saints' Day. It must not be Prince John's Day.
But you can do nothing now, my son.
Oh, I have another arm, Father?
But, sir, you don't still mean to fight Baron Moray, do you?
With your left arm?
Oh, I have 7 days to practice in. If I can have a sword that's light enough and strong enough, I should be able to do it. Lawrence.
My lord?
Do you think you could forge a blade to match Baron Moray's?
Well, I know my father's secret, sir, but I haven't his skill.
Well, Guth has the skill. Together you could make it.
We can try, can't we, boy?
Oh, you Smiths will have to hurry. There's not much time.
Come on, boy.
Sir Randall, your sword.
Has a nice feel.
Are you ready?
I think so, sir.
A week ago, I couldn't have disarmed you like that. Have to be lighter.
Oh, we'll try, sir.
Come, boy.
Sir, Prince John's herald.
I'll show him in.